Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. How you doing? How's your location? Okay, I sincerely wish you can hear me from the other end, and I hope you're listening to this screen. Today we want to consider a debate, kind of want to know more. Is Microsoft Excel a programming language? That is what we want to look at today. Is Microsoft Excel a programming language? Now, for us to be able to answer this question, we'll ask ourselves what is a programming language or what constitutes a programming language? On which occasion can we say that we have a programming language? Now, looking at, for example, Python or any other programming language you wish to look at, you can even look at QBasic, those old languages. You find out that every programming language have a sequence, what we call a control structure. They have a control structure, and they have what we know as a loop for looping for iteration. So every programming language I've come across have these two things in common. They have these two things in common. Whether it is, sorry for the noise at the background, whether it is object oriented or not object oriented, all programming languages have these two things in common. We can iterate over it, over a particular task, and we can also do conditionals. If statements, do while is a loop, if statements, switch statements are all conditionals. But looking at Microsoft Excel, does Microsoft Excel actually have these two things? Does it have these two things? Can we do conditionals in Microsoft Excel? Can we also do loop in Microsoft Excel? Now, looking at this Excel, we can actually do conditionals in Microsoft Excel. I'll show you that we can do conditionals in Microsoft Excel using the if structure can give us the Microsoft Excel for us to do conditions in Microsoft Excel. Now on your screen you have the Microsoft Excel, and looking at it you see, let me say here is 20, and here is 10, then here is 5. I can get an if, say equal to if this cell is greater than 10, what should happen? It should output, which is called say yes, or say greater than 10, greater than 10, else what should happen? So this is just else, it should do what? You say not greater, not greater than 10. So we have this way, and when you run this, you see it tells you greater than 10 because 20 is actually greater than 10. Then applying this down, you see 10 is not greater than 10. 10 is not greater than 10. 10 is equal to 10. And also we have 5 not being greater than 10. So you see we can do if in Microsoft Excel. What about if else? Can it be done in Microsoft Excel? Yes, it can actually be done in Microsoft Excel. We can come here instead of putting and saying not greater than 10, we can do this and get the other if, that is we've done the first if is greater than 10, say greater than 10. Okay, but if it's not greater than 10, let's say if it's greater than 15 in this case, if it is greater than 15, give the position 1, and if the cell, if this is greater than 10, give it what? Okay, sorry, give it 1. If it's greater than 10, give it 1. If it's not greater than 15, give it 1. If it's greater than this, give it 2. Else, if it's not that, what will happen? Give it 3. So we've just done something, and you see when you apply this down, you have 133. 133. Now you see 10 is not greater than 10. But if I should change this to 11, you see it has automatically changed. Then you see that we can do if and if else in Microsoft Excel. However, can we do a loop in Microsoft Excel? Can we do something like a loop for it to loop over a sequence and give us an output? Can we do it? In the next video, I will show you something interesting about Microsoft Excel. But please drop in the comment section, and to your own knowledge, let's know if Microsoft Excel can be considered as a programming language, knowing fully well that every programming language must either have a conditional control structure, a conditional structure, a control structure, or it